Hey everyone, it's Dalton from Daltonian Staff Reviews, and today I thought we'd step kind of out of my little classics type of thing that I usually stick to reviewing, and I'm going to take a look at the Transformers Prime First Edition Deluxe Class Arcee. Now, I got her from my friend Dakota. You might know him as Primal Sabbath. Again, I'll put his description down below, or his link down in the description below. Excuse me for my wording. But yeah, got her and the first edition Starscream for a pretty decent price. So thought I'd go ahead and do a review on them, and do as a kind of thank you to him. So awesome, man. So real quick, now I got these taken off because it kind of makes the motorcycle mode look ridiculous, and I'll show that here in a minute. But you can see that for color scheme, this is just really spot on to the show. There are a few things missing, like right here you can tell that's translucent plastic, but up here they've got it painted. Here you can have, there's repo labels out for this, so you can fix this up yourself. But missing the tail lights and little extra lights here and the mirrors, and the speedometer and everything. But it's minor stuff, so. I do appreciate, though, the blue trim on the inside of the wheels. They didn't have to do that, but they did, and, I really like that. So, and you got some really nice metallic silver here on the front here, which will become her knee spikes. Again, here on like the little brake drum of the wheel. Same on this side. Got that metallic pink right through here. Got some silver up here on the gas canister. Black for the seat. It's a little bit wide, but it's not too bad. Now, after seeing the RoboCop movie, and some people might disagree with me, some might agree, but doesn't this kind of look, the type of motorcycle look a little bit like RoboCop's motorcycle in the new RoboCop movie? Just back here looks just like the motorcycle from what I've seen. But I just wanted to point that out. You can take these, and there's two sets of peg holes. You want to put them in, I think, this top one? Yeah, the top one. You just put that right over those pegs. Do the same on this other side. There we go. And you can see you don't really need the kickstand for her anymore. It just stands up on her blades. And it just kind of makes the vehicle look a little too wide and brings these out too far. So I don't usually display her in this mode anyway, and if I did, I wouldn't display her with these. I'm going to go ahead and start on transformation. If you didn't flip this up already, go ahead and flip that up. Want to untab these right here. Just unpeg those. Rotate this down. These become our legs. You split the motorcycle wheels in half right here. And real quick, I also want to mention that there is also the New York Comic Con version of her, which is primarily pink with white. If you wanted a more G1 colored Prime Starscream, but I honestly, from Prime, I'd prefer this. But we've got that Generations 1 coming out, but again, rotate this down. This just accordions down, so. Then right here, don't know if you can see it, but right there, a little curved shape piece just goes right in between these two little sections, these two little oh, now I can't think of the word, but right in between here. And just kind of creates that illusion that the whole tire's the back of her leg. And just do the same thing on this side, rotate up and down, but like that. But yeah, as I was saying, you've got the Generations version of her coming out, and I really hope they stick to the G1 kind of sports car look for her. I want to rotate this piece down, rotate this around, that'll be her waist, rotate this up, unpeg here, rotate this down, these will become her arms, as you couldn't tell already. Again, just like that. Zoom out here. Want to unpeg this here. And I want to pull this all the way out first. Rotate this up. This is her head. Comes up on this little collar piece, and it just comes down. And the Autobot symbol here will rotate down onto this little gas cap right here. Just like, it doesn't really peg in or anything. It just sits there. Now you want to bring these. Oh, let me rotate this. Oh, come on, there we go. I'll bring these handlebars out, lifting this up and rotating these down, and these will become her kind of breastplates. There's that. You want to rotate the wheel. You can either have it this way. I just kind of do it like this. I think it works better like that. And you just rotate this around, rotate these handlebars up. Make sure that's flat. Yeah, it works better like this, where you can get these a little bit more flat. Have that in there, rotate these little side pieces up. These will become kind of like her little, I guess, display wings, if you want to call them those. And there you've got the first edition Arcee in her robot mode. Now, she is very tall for a deluxe figure as far as the Prime line goes. She does not scale very well with Bumblebee. She stands a lot taller than he does, and she comes about, I don't have bulkhead, but she comes pretty high up on him too. And you know, she is missing a few things. These, you know, are supposed to be on her back, and she's supposed to like have the detail for the wheels on her shoulders, I guess. But you know, it doesn't really take anything away from me. And also thought I'd do this review for the upcoming Transmutate from the Collectors Club. So that'd be cool, and I can't wait for that figure to come out. As for her weapons, you can take these little pegs here, a peg right under the arm. Take some doing, get them in there. And so you got her little arm blades. Would have been nice if she came with one of her blasters, just like the Revealers or Robots in Disguise version came with. But it doesn't bother me too much. I just don't usually display her with her weapons anyways. I just kind of take them off. And real quick, I'll go on to articulation before I go on about her pose that I have her in. For her head, she's got a ball joint, so all around, and kind of this bobbing neck joint. She's got a ball joint on her shoulder, comes about up to there. That's about it. But rotates about 360. It gets hindered by the handlebars. I've seen some people snap, you know, like clip these off to, you know, make better clearance for these shoulder wings and arm rotation. I'm just going to leave it. I don't really care that much because I usually have her in one pose. She's got a double jointed elbow, so comes up to about 180 degrees due to transformation. Her wrists swivel back and forth, again for transformation. Her hips rotate 360, albeit at this weird angle. She's got ball joint on her hips, forward, back, in, out. She's got a swivel at her thigh, rotates 360. She's got a really good knee bend, so it's good there. Nothing at the feet. Still a really nice posable figure. If you want to, you can store the blades here on the sides of her legs. Just kind of like that. But again, I choose not to. I just keep them aside. But as for my pose, I keep her in. I just put her hand up on here, and then this one kind of half bent like that. So kind of like how she is in the show, just kind of that laid back pose that she has. So yeah, again, the Transmutate mold is going to be Transmutate figure for this year's Collectors Club is going to be using this mold, so can't wait for that. Along with the Rampage, those are two figures I'm really looking forward to get, you know, especially with me being a member. So one I will for sure be having. The other, you know, I'm going to buy her anyways. So again, not a bad review. If you can find her anywhere for a decent price, if you are wanting a more show accurate as far as colors, and that's pretty much it. Best show accurate colors. This is the best one to get, in my opinion. So if you find her, if you ever want to get her, go ahead and get her. You know, I'm not going to tell you have to get this figure. It's up to you. You know, I highly recommend her though. So yeah, again, this has been Dalton at Daltonian Staff Reviews, and I'll see you guys in my next video.